Hi, my name is Tina Douglas, and I'm the Black Hawk District Director here in Mid-America Council. You're about to watch an interview with a scout named Dylan and his mom Tori about how he took advantage of some of the awesome opportunities that we had with scouting at home. Take a look.
So my name is Dylan Swanson. I am from Troop 407. Always wanted to join scouting since I was little, because most of the people that I knew were doing scouting, and I was like, maybe it would be a good opportunity. And it turns out that it was a good opportunity, because you get to learn more curricular activities that you wouldn't be able to learn when you're in school. So adults, please let your kids do scouting. They need to learn more than they will in school.
You know, Dylan had a lot of trouble in school, and when he started scouting and started really earning a lot of merit badges, it became a time where he was the most mature Dylan, the most put together, thinking clearly, able to learn new skills. And so just that maturity piece has been really helpful when he's doing merit badges in particular.
So the snow adventure it was a really cold night. Everyone was in their tents until I fell asleep. Then everyone just ran into the trucks because it was so cold, and I was in 2 sleeping bags. Another adult was in 2 sleeping bags, and when I woke up, everyone was in the trucks. So my brother, Jaden, is a Tiger Scout. I was his den chief last year and probably still am. But he was having a hard time. And we knew he wouldn't go very far if we didn't have anyone that he knew to help him. So I just hopped right in and helped him. A den chief is pretty rough sometimes, taking care of the younger ones, because they're always doing crazy things, like going into these woods, things, getting near the poison ivy, and then I have to go run after them and try and stop them from getting in the poison ivy. Because I'm like, stop, that's poison ivy, but they still do it anyway. I'm like, seriously, this is so crazy.
So Dylan's actually adopted. He's a twin, so he has a twin sister, right?
Yeah.
Her name's Savannah. And I've had them since they were a year old. About 2 years ago, we found out that Dylan has a diagnosis of autism. I'm a healthcare professional, but it wasn't on my radar. I didn't think that autism was something that we were dealing with. But since that diagnosis, we've really been able to get him a lot of help. So the great thing is with virtual merit badges, we've been able to use Google Classroom, and Dylan records what the answers are. Instead of having to write it down, he'll just tell them all about it, or we'll do an interview. And that's great, because school is very writing based, and it is requires him to do a lot of hard things that he's really not capable of doing. And in that, I think you become a better advocate for yourself to be able to help the school know what you need. Honestly, scouting has probably been what has kept Dylan home during coronavirus time with his mental health and stability. It's given him something to connect with the outside world, and has really stabilized out a lot of his mental health needs. So that's priceless. You can't pay for that. And I think it's just going to grow. He's only 14. He's earned 70 merit badges, most of them this year. He's earned 2 Novas, which are pretty challenging. But it's exciting because we get to go back and tell the science teacher, look at what Dylan did. And they assigned a project that was very similar to what he was working on with the Nova. And so we just expanded on that and turned it in. And she's amazed at how much scouting supplements her curriculum in particular.
One of them that was my favorite virtual merit badge was probably Mining and Society. I've been wanting to do that one for a long time before I got it. Finally, I got it. I learned that most of mines are in circles going down. And we actually got to watch this virtual reality thing. And someone was driving down into it, and it was round. And it had a map so that you could see where it was in the tunnels. So probably I would ask the council to keep up the virtual merit badges and stuff like that, because you may not be able to get the virtual things later on, because they have more merit badges now than they did in person. So let's hopefully think that they won't stop doing the virtual merit badges, because they're helpful to everybody.
I'm amazed at how science, technology, engineering, mathematics is very integrated into the entire process. Leadership opportunities, they really look for the boys and now girls to grow their leadership skills. I thought it was about camping and doing things in the outdoors, and it is, but it's a lot more than that.